grab hold of your heels. Roll it up vertebra by vertebra. And let's take your hands behind you now. Keeping your knees close together, pump it forward through the quads as we did before, lighting up all the 7 energy centers, all the marma, the marmani. You can walk your hands towards your heels and see if you can lift it into a full Ushtrasana. Lift out of your lower back, open your heart. And if your heart is wide, wide open, you can let your head gently fall back. Make sure your legs are very strong here. Use your core lift, and let's lift out of this one. Place your hands in front of you for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take an easy walk forward to the head of the mat. Inhale, offer. Exhale, bend your knees. Slow squatting down. And take a moment in this child pose like squat. So you're trying to get the heels as close to the ground as you can and drape over the bump of your knees. This is actually wonderful for Vata dosha, for this lower back area, massaging the colon. And see if you can find a perch in Navasana. Great. Let's activate that Pachaka Pitta center of core a little bit. Inhale, lower back on the ground. Exhale, bring it up. Breathe in, very playfully, kindling that fire. Now from here, we're going to extend both legs in front of you for Paschimottanasana. Move the buttocks flesh behind you. Flex the feet and draw all 10 metatarsals back towards you. Let's take a moment for Dandasana. This pose is often overlooked. Palms are flat, or you can have your fingertips. Take the head of the arm bones back. This is your Tadasana in the seated asana. So you're going to draw up from your core into your heart and then drop your chin a hair. Sip your Ujjayi breath, pressing down through the back of your thighs. And if you have shorter hamstrings, you can bend your knees here so that you can lift your spine tall. Right? It's more important to have a tall spine than straight legs. So, good. In fact, let's all bend the knees and stretch both arms up. As you exhale, hover in length. Imagine somebody strong pulling your arms forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. Good, and let's find your favorite clasp. You can use a strap, you can hold the big toes, or you can interlace your hands around the metatarsals of the feet. Some of you who are really open, you can grab one wrist with the other hand and maybe make a mudra. 7 deep breaths, breathe in. Coaxing your belly flesh up and over your knees towards your ankles or shins. Ujjayi breath. Gaze into the space between your brows. Now let's release all the pushing and pulling and let your arms just rest easy on the mat or on the earth beside your legs. And let's roll it up, vertebra by vertebra. Scoot your weight forward towards the front edge of the mat. And if you have something like this at the back of your head, you want to just undo it. We'll get ready for shoulder stand. All right, so taking care of your hair is a big part of yoga, isn't it? So use your core. Let's come on down. And I'm just lifting my hair so that there's nothing that shortens or is in the way of a steadfast balance in shoulder stand, because this is what we'll be standing on. Those of you who are used to practicing with blankets, make sure your shoulders are on your blanket, your head is off the blanket, and you want to have the edge of the blanket just above your C7, vertebra. Let's bring your knees into your chest. Take a few rocks and swing your legs overhead for Halasana. Interlace your hands and wrap your arms underneath you. There's a tendency for the whole torso to collapse onto your face, so lift the pubic bone away from you. Gathering your arms so you have a very narrow but stable base. Unclasp and turn your fingers pointing up as much as you can. Instead of pointing in, let's see if you can have the fingers parallel to your spine. And those of you who have the strength to do so, raise both legs together. And if not, one leg at a time is totally fine. We're going to keep it very simple. Open your toes to the sky as though you're standing on the sky or ceiling with half-toe feet. Your legs are like hollow and empty bamboo shoots, which are conducting the flow of prana shakti. Turn your toes and the kneecaps pointing out, and let's take an open hip asana, flexing your feet. Just feel the weight of your legs stretch the inner thighs and hips for you. From here, take a diamond-shaped soles of the feet coming together like a namaste with your feet. And slowly, as you go for straighter legs, let the diamond grow narrower until the legs are straight. Keeping that lift energy in your core, but slowly fold up the hips. Slowly, slowly. Nothing quick or jerky here. Okay. So if your toes are off the ground, try bending your knees, letting the knees descend towards your ears. If your toes touch the ground, you can also do this. If your feet touch the ground, then maybe grab hold of the Achilles, calf, or heels and guide your shins towards the side of your face. There's two ways to exit out of shoulder stand. You can hold on to your legs or you can use your hands as brakes. Let's come down slowly, meditatively, vertebra by vertebra, upper back, middle back, lower back, embracing your legs against you. And from here, one more time, open your legs for another inner hip stretch. You can use your hands against your inner thighs, inner calf, or heels. Let gravity open the inner thighs for you. And now holding on to your core now, bring your legs to Ardha Navasana. Exhale, curl up. Take a few slices down, crisscross. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Breathe. I know you were ready for a rest, but just last little core, teasing the core. Because the core really does take awakening. It doesn't happen automatically. Okay, last one. Okay, those of you who have lotus legs in your repertoire, you can take your legs to lotus. Otherwise, keep your legs long. And let's take fish pose. You're going to press your elbows right at your waist. Inhale, lift your heart. Throat is open to the sky. The very top of the head. That's your Adipati Marma. Gently rest on the ground. Close your eyes, close your mouth, breathe through the nose. Let your two physical eyes, let their rays merge in the space between your brows, creating unity consciousness. Take a few deep breaths. This is the great rejuvenator and overhauler of all your endocrine glands. To exit out of fish pose, press down through the forearms, lift your heart, and gently flip your chin towards your chest. If you had your legs in lotus, you can release them now, and then hug both knees into your chest. Take a nice deep preparatory breath, and as you exhale, curl up into Apanasana, sealing the energy of the whole session inside. And now let's extend your legs long for Shavasana. I love to lengthen my skull away from my shoulders so that the cervical spine can elongate, and tuck the shoulder blades under one at a time. So the shoulder blades are drawn down away from the ears. Roll the head passively right and left, and let go of any residual holding, gripping, effort of any kind. Let's welcome a huge deep breath in and exhale through the nose or through the mouth, and give yourself to the moment. Give yourself to the support of the earth. Feel the eyes sink deep towards the back of your skull, like two jewels dropping to the bottom of a very clear pond. Become aware of the inhalation as a scintillating liquid particle of light. As you exhale, usher the breath out like an honored guest. Breathing in and breathing out. In between inhalation and exhalation, become aware of the witness, the observer within, the unchanging one. The witness is the reservoir of all answers, including your swadharma, your unique purpose, your unique genius to unleash in this lifetime. Let each breath touch that reservoir of all answers. And know that the answer will come to you in the right moment, in the right way. So let's relax into this complete trust and knowing. Let go more and more, deeper and deeper. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the elements bless you.